Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm excited to be filming this update for you. I have officially made it into the second trimester. So this review is going to be for 13 and 14 weeks of pregnancy. I will say things after you see my third month of pregnancy review. You will see how rough that was, but things have been getting better. It was weird at the beginning of 13 weeks. I just lost power. 1 second. Just want to make sure it's storming here in Atlanta. So give me a sec. Okay, so this is going to have to do because we just lost power due to the storms here in Atlanta. Let me back up some of the frame. But yeah, and Henry's sleeping right upstairs, so I want to make sure I can hear him when he wakes up because he should be waking up soon. Also, I have a crock pot meal going on, so that's probably going to be a fail. And we'll have to order something, unfortunately. But yeah, so I'm in the second trimester and things are getting better. I had some back falls, and we'll talk about that throughout this video, but I'm feeling much better, which is nice. So some of the stuff that's definitely changed is my appetite has picked up a ton, guys, and you'll probably see in my belly, it shows. I'm definitely showing. I looked back at my pregnancy with Henry and I feel like it's the same, but for me, for some reason, it feels like it's different. Just my whole stomach and hips appear wider. And I went to my office yesterday. So I'm just at the end of the 14-week mark, and they definitely noticed it. So yeah, there's no hiding a little bump anymore. Not that we were hiding it, we just wanted to wait to announce until we're in kind of the safe zone. But I'm so excited. I've just been wanting to eat everything, mostly carbs, guys, I'm not gonna lie, and mostly sweets, so it has not been good. I tried to get back on the workout train and I'm literally exhausted, so the fatigue, it's gotten a bit better, but not that much better, to be quite honest. I don't know if it's because I have a toddler this time that I'm still just tired all the time. So I want to go to bed at exactly when Henry goes to bed. So right at 9, when he actually falls asleep, is when I'm peace out, not gonna happen anymore. And that's when I used to work out. So I want to try to find a way to get back into it eventually. It's just not on my normal 5 to 6 day a week routine that I usually do. Other than that, I have had all the gross symptoms. So constipation. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up getting the lovely H word, like I did with my first pregnancy with Henry, or bring them back from that, because yeah, things just aren't good there. And I think that's why the belly is showing more, is because I'm just not processing things. So I did go ahead and get some high fiber cereal and things to start helping me there. I'm not a big fan of tons of medicine, so I'm just trying to do it via my diet. Still taking my prenatals at night just to help, because at the beginning of 13 weeks I was feeling oh my god, the nausea's gone, this is amazing. And then all of a sudden at 13 weeks and 3 days, my nausea came back and I almost vomited. And I'm no, we're in the second trimester, this should not be happening anymore. But it was. I was able to get an ultrasound for you guys. I'm gonna go grab it real quick so you can see, and I want to kind of examine it with you all to see what you think about gender. And I have an update on gender for you as well, so give me a sec. Okay, y'all, so this was my ultrasound that I had at 11 weeks and 5 days, and he or she is actually looking at us in this image. The rest of the images, really, this one's a bit closer, and this is actually butt towards us on here. So you can see. And heartbeat during this ultrasound was 158 beats per minute, and that was, just to be technical, 11 weeks and 4 days. So a little bit before this. And then I went in a week later because my doctor, the group of doctors that I go to is actually a group of women, and my main doctor was not the one that actually delivered Henry. The lady that I saw this last time though was, and she kind of talked me into, I forget the name of the test, but it's a blood prick for Down syndrome, trisomy 18 and 13, I want to say, sorry. But I always do the ultrasound where they look at the fluid on the back of the neck, so we did that first. So literally a week later, at 12 weeks and 4 days, I had another ultrasound. That wasn't the plan. It's just the main reason I did it was, she said, because for us, even if the baby had anything like that, we would keep it as far along as the pregnancy was meant to go. That's just how we feel about it. Like, God has a plan for absolutely everything. But she was telling me that those diseases, of course, affect the heart. So we would want to like keep track of any anomalies or anything of the heart throughout the pregnancy, just in case. So they did the ultrasound, and she examined. It was funny because the baby was looking at us again. Actually, the last ultrasound, they were looking, like their butt was towards us. So we were like, move around, and didn't really turn. This one, literally, face was looking at us, and we're like, we need you to flip around. And within 30 seconds, the little bug just went, and it was great because they were able to see the neck. Fluid looked great. She's like, I'm not concerned, but let's go ahead and let's do the blood prick on your finger. So I did that, and it took about a week for the results to come back, and everything looks good. So low risk for those main disorders, which of course are very scary. We're still not, you know, like out of the woods. You got the 20-week scan. I really feel like until you have your baby in your arms, like everything's still scary. Like, I believe in God and all that, but like, as a mama, I just want my baby on me. And even then when you have them, God, my kid has like a bruise on his face all the time because he's like a walking hot mess. So it's just part of mamahood. That's all I gotta say. But this ultrasound is interesting. So I don't know how many of you believe in like skull theory. Just note, the heartbeat on this one was 158 as well. So we'll listen to your guesses there. But here, let's take a look at the ultrasound. So I just thought it looked so darn cute. I'm trying to get the glare out of it. Look at that little bug. So you can see, of course, like the head there, and the nose and lips and chin. Look at that little chin. And let's see here. So they kept headbutting me throughout it, just going like back and forth and back and forth. But you can't see that down area or the lower area to judge, but that's a very round head. That's what I kept thinking. And what you got? I said to the ultrasound tech, I'm like, I feel like it's a girl just because this has been so different than my pregnancy with Henry. And she looked down there and she was like, I don't know. I think I might see something. And she's like, but it's swollen at this stage, so we don't know. So I told my husband that, and he's like, yeah, because he just thinks like making boys is like, yeah, manly, but he wouldn't care either way. I don't care either way either. So what we actually have decided after this appointment, and the sales director at my company also gave me this kind of pitch on it, is that we're not going to find out the gender until birth. We'll see if I can last on this. He basically described it to me as like, as an adult, you don't get many big surprises, right? And this is the best surprise of them all. We have everything we really need. I mean, I would love to get girl stuff if it is a girl, but I can get that. Like when they're born, I could be on Amazon while they're sleeping in the hospital if I want to be. That's not what you need for a baby, right? You just need love and you need a tit, pretty much, and some diapers. So that's what we're planning on doing. I'm just gotta make sure I tell my doctor and the ultrasound techs at future ultrasounds. But yeah, that doesn't mean that we can't just have fun and try to guess the gender. So what I did was I actually sent this ultrasound to this website called Gender Experts. And you know, it's free. You just go ahead and you send it over and they make their guess on the gender. So I sent this and they said because of the skull theory, because boys tend to have like a bigger bump on the back of their head and then their forehead tends to protrude out more. And then something about their chin, they said based off this ultrasound, it looks a bit more rounded and then the chin's more pointy. That's what it is for girls. And the forehead does not go out as much. They think it's a girl from that. Love to hear what y'all think. Not gonna be the reason I'm gonna go out and get some pink stuff, right? But there's things like the nub theory. So if you get a picture of the down there region, even at like 12 weeks, depending on the angle, you can find out the gender. Guys, there's so much stuff out there and you can spend money on this stuff too. But yeah, we're gonna hold off on this. I have all my ultrasounds like still in the envelopes that they give me for this pregnancy. So I have like, what is this one? 9 weeks and 2 days, and it's seriously just a blob that you have no idea what's going on. But what was the heart rate on this? This is what I was trying to figure out. The heart rate on this one was 166. So literally every ultrasound we've been between 158 and 166. So 158 twice and then 166 early. So let me know. I'd love to hear what your guesses are. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my belly real quick because I need to wake up Henry. We're like at like 5 o'clock. And he's not up from his nap yet. And my arms are looking good. This is all from holding a toddler, by the way. Not working out recently. But here, I'm like kneeling down. So let me show you the belly. I'm wearing like flowy shirts. But yeah, that is not a cute angle at all. But you can see it's definitely popped out there. It's not cute at all. Here, let me. Yeah. But that's where we're at with this pregnancy. Love to hear what you guys think. Give us a big thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more and follow along with me on this journey. But I am going to try my best to just do 1 week updates from here on out. It's a bit hard, but that's the goal. So a 15-week update would be next. If not, I'll just do 2 weeks together. But love it. Bye.